Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the State of Origin preview for Game 1 of the State of Origin series. I am really looking forward to State of Origin 1, obviously on Wednesday night on November 4th. It's going to be fantastic. Today is November 1st, 6:20 p.m. in the afternoon. Hope everyone's doing very well. State of Origin 1, guys, it's going to be fantastic. But before I get in to the State of Origin preview for Game 1, I just want to announce real quickly that I'm doing a massive giveaway, probably one of the biggest giveaways I've ever done on the YouTube channel. So basically, there's going to be two prizes up for grabs. So to win, you better comment right now in the comment section below. I recommend to try and go a bit different to everyone else because a lot of people will try and go the same thing, I reckon. So all you have to do is comment below right now the first try scorer for Origin 1 and the margin of the result, the full-time margin. So you could go New South Wales first try scorer. You could go Jack Wighton score first try in the match, and New South Wales by 6. You could go Queensland to score the first try. Maybe Dane Gagai, Queensland to win by 10 or something. And if anyone gets it correct, if you get the first try scorer correct and the margin of the result, you will win a State of Origin football of your choice and a State of Origin jersey of your choice. So you could win a New South Wales football and a New South Wales jersey. You could win a Queensland football and a Queensland jersey. But all you got to do right now is comment in the comment section below right now the first try scorer and the margin of the result. So get to commenting right now. I look forward to seeing all of that in the comment section below. Now let's get into the State of Origin preview for Game 1. And it all kicks off on Wednesday night, lads. Kick off. It's at Adelaide Oval. Origin 1 is at Adelaide Oval. Queensland versus New South Wales. Kickoff is at 8:10 p.m. New South Wales time. 7:10 p.m. Queensland time. The odds, if you're not sure, New South Wales are favourites at $1.35. Queensland are the outsiders here at $3.10. Queensland with that typical underdog tag. They are not expected to win. But I'm telling you right now, this will be a close game. This won't be a blowout. I'll be very surprised if New South Wales put 40 on them. I don't see that happening. I see this game going down to the wire because State of Origin, and they always do. And I'll tell you another thing too. A lot of people out there are going, oh, New South Wales will win 36-30. Queensland will win 28 to 26. Let me just tell you this. It won't be that high scoring. I had a look at the weather for Wednesday in Adelaide. It's supposed to be 18 degrees and raining. So it's going to be miserable wet conditions at Adelaide Oval on Wednesday. But hey, the NRL Grand Final was wet and it was fairly high scoring. But this is Origin. I got the 6 again rule in Origin, which I fucking hate. But anyway, let's get into the match. So let's go for the team list. So we'll start off with the home side, the Queensland side. Our fullback, they've got AJ Brimson. On the wings, Xavier Coates and Philip Sami. In the centres, Brenko Lee and Dane Gagai. Halves, 5'8" Cameron Munster. The halfback is the captain, Daly Cherry Evans. The front row is Christian Welch and Josh Papali. The hooker is Jake Friend. The back row of Felice Kafusi and that fucking idiot Cohen Hess. The lock is Tino Fasalamawi. And on the bench, Ben Hunt, Lindsay Collins, Jai Arrow, and Jaden Sewer. There's talk that Xavier Coates might be out now for some injury. Dane Gagai could move to the wing. Capo to the centres. What a load of shit. Queensland and their typical fucking tricks. This is just all Origin hype. I don't believe there's an injury. I call bullshit. Same with the James Tedesco one. They claimed he was injured, but that was all bullshit. We all know it. Now let's get to the New South Wales team. Fullback, James Tedesco. On the wings, Daniel Tupou and Josh Addo-Carr. In the centres, Clint Gutherson and Jack Wighton. In the halves, Luke Keary and Nathan Cleary. The front row, Daniel Safidi and Junior Paulo. The hooker is Damien Cook. The back row, the captain Boyd Cordner and Tyson Frizzell. The lock is Jake Trbojevic. And on the bench, Cody Walker, Payne Haas, Cameron Murray and Angus Crichton. Now I think personally, New South Wales definitely have a bit more quality than the Queensland side. Now I think the Blues overall have a better team, but it's not about what's on paper. It's about what you do on the field on the night. So I don't really give a shit about the team list. I think there's players there that shouldn't be there, and there's players that are not there that should be there. which I've already discussed in the corner post. Go and check it out if you haven't already. And I've already given my opinion on the Origin squads. I've already done a video on that. If you haven't seen it already, go check it out. But as for this match, Game 1, Wednesday night, Queensland versus New South Wales. I think it will be a tight one. I think for Queensland to win, they're going to have to start the game. They're going to have to start the game well. If they start the game slow, if New South Wales get out to a 10 to 12-0 lead, I don't see Queensland coming back from that because I think the Blues have too much quality in key positions compared to the Queenslanders. You know, if you look at the backline for a minute, Queensland's backline is not the best. Everyone in the Queensland backline except for Dane Gagai is on debut. So whether the Xavier Coates thing is true or not, if Kurt Capewell plays, it's still going to be 4 Queenslanders on debut and the outside backs except for Dane Gagai. So that could be a worry. But for Queensland to win the game, guys, I think they're going to have to start well. I think they have to score the first try, maybe get out to a 6 to 10-0 start, put a bit of scoreboard pressure on the New South Wales side. Their defense is going to be fantastic. The defense has to be great. They got to get up in the halves face. They got to put pressure on Keary and Cleary. They got to really defend very well. They got to get up in their face. They got to put them off. They got to be grubby. They've got to take out probably some of their good players. Like they got to put a lot of pressure on Tedesco. They got to get up on Cook. They've got to be dangerous, Queensland. They have to start well. If they start slow, Queensland, they will get blown off the field. Now, that's why a lot of people think New South Wales will win easy. Because if Queensland don't start well, they're fucked. Well, they're going to have to start well, Queensland. They honestly have to. They get up in their face, put pressure on the halves, back their defence, and just grind it out. Now, for New South Wales to win, I think they're going to have to really do well and complete their sets. I think the spine's going to have to combine well. I think new halves combination with Keary and Cleary could be a worry because I think they're both very similar players. Luke Keary likes to run the ball a lot, but he also likes to control the side. He likes to conduct the team around the field. Nathan Cleary is very similar. He runs the ball as well, and he likes to control the team as well. But both players have good running games. I think Nathan will probably be more of that game manager than Luke Keary, but Luke Keary is definitely capable of being that game manager as well. So hopefully they share the reins and do a good job together in the halves. I think Damien Cook from dummy half is very good. I think he'll be dangerous as well. But I think the key to Queensland, for them to win, I think Cameron Munster has to have the game of his life. I think Cameron Munster, he is the key to Queensland. He has to be the best player on the field for Queensland to win. I think if Munster plays out of his skin, I think Queensland can win the game. If he plays poorly, then that just puts a lot of pressure on Daly Cherry Evans. Then that just puts a lot more pressure on AJ Brimson, which is his first game at fullback, so the pressure will be on him as well to perform. Now, it's going to be wet and slippery, so expect a lot of bombs. If I was Queensland, I'll be practicing a lot of bombs because you'd expect Nathan Cleary to be putting up those kicks he does towards Brimson. You know, those ones where he turns the ball with like the torpedo, but it's like a genuine bomb. And I think Keary will be kicking to Daniel Tupou on that left side a fair bit because I heard Tupou will play on the left with Jack White and Boyd Cordner, and Nathan Cleary will play on the right with Tyson Frizzell, Clint Gutherson, and Josh Adokar. So I think New South Wales will be targeting, they'll be kicking towards Daniel Tupou, they'll be targeting that side. I'm not sure who's playing right wing for Queensland. I'm guessing it's probably going to be probably Xavier Coates' side, so you'd think there'd be a lot of contest in the air between Tupou and Coates, so you'd expect that. The Blues will definitely go to the left side, I reckon, more than their right, but we'll see. As for Queensland, well, I think Munster needs to be getting at least 85% of the ball. Cherry Evans will be the game manager. Munster will be running the ball. I think Queensland, like, seriously, they have to start well. It is so important to start well in Origin. You know, it's going to be wet and slippery. The 6 again rule is going to be involved as well. We've got that fuckwit Jared Sutton as the referee. So the game is going to be very quick. It's going to be fast-paced, even in the wet. So I think whichever team handles the conditions the best, and whichever team completes the best, as in terms of errors, and whichever team completes their sets the best, and whichever team starts well, probably goes a long way to winning the game. But me personally, I think New South Wales will win Game 1. I think they have too much quality in the halves. I think in the spine overall. You know, if you've got a spine of Tedesco, Keary, Cleary, and Cook up against a spine of Brimson on debut, Munster and Cherry Evans, and then you've got Jake Friend, I think the New South Wales spine is a lot better. And the other thing too, I think Coen Hess is a very concerning thing. I think defensively, New South Wales will target that side. So if Coen Hess is playing right side, where he'll be running out the likes of Boyd Cordner, and Luke Keary will be attacking that side with the likes of Jack Whiten and stuff. So I think that'll be exposing Coen Hess on that side defensively. But also, the other thing which I'm concerned about, which I think will hurt Queensland, is a lot of their players haven't played since the regular season ended. A lot of their players haven't played a game for about 6 weeks. So I think it's going to hurt Queensland not playing for a few weeks. They've got a few players that have been playing, but training isn't playing. So it's a lot different. Training and playing is a lot different to what it actually is. So I think it's going to hurt Queensland. A lot of the players haven't played for 6 weeks. So I think the advantage there will probably go to the Blues. The Blues have had players that have been playing throughout the final series, and Queensland haven't had anyone in Origin. So I think that's a little bit of a concern for the Queenslanders. But overall, Origin 1, I think New South Wales will win the game. I'm going to go New South Wales to win by 10. So the Blues to win by 10 points. I think the man of the match, I'm going to go with Jack Whiten to be man of the match. I think he'll have an absolute blinder. I think he'll be the best player on the field on Wednesday night. I think he might even score a double on that left side. I think he might have a field day up against some inexperience on that side. So I'm going to go New South Wales to beat Queensland by 10. 24 points to 14. The Blues to win. I reckon Jack Whiten will be the man of the match, and I think he will score the first try as well. So New South Wales to win, guys. 24 to 14. Blues by 10. Jack Whiten, first try scorer, and Jack Whiten for man of the match. Now, before I get out of here, guys, I'm going to give you my multi for Origin 1, which is going to be absolutely magnificent, guys. So let's go to it. State of Origin, Nick from Australia's multi. New South Wales to win, obviously, like I said. I'm going to go 1 to 12, guys. I really do think it will be a tight game. I think Jack Whiten will score the first try of the game. My anytime try scorer, I think Dan Gagai will sneak one in, guys. I think in Origin, he always gets to try that Dan Gagai. And I think James Tedesco might sneak over for a try, guys. That's paying $251, guys. That's a fantastic multi. So Blues to win 1 to 12. Whiten first try. Gagai anytime along with Tedesco. So, guys, that's my multi and prediction for Origin. I think the Blues will win, guys. I hope it's a great game. New South Wales to win game 1, guys. 24 to 14. Blues by 10. Let me know in the comment section below what's you're going. I hope someone can win the prize. Like I said, a State of Origin football and a State of Origin jersey here up for grabs. So it'll be absolutely outstanding if someone can win it. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate the support, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And before I get out of here, guys, Wednesday night, go the fucking Blues, New South Wales. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Go the Blues.